So this year is quite crucial for Georgia, right? As your country plays a role of guest of honor country, right?
Of course, this is very, very significant and very important for us. And we see CIIE as one of the most interesting, one of the most important and significant platform to promote Georgian and Georgian goods in China. So I think we are here since 2018, and every year Georgia participates in this exhibition. So we always bring around 14 Georgian companies, up to 40 Georgian companies, and we think that this really significantly helps us to promote Georgia companies and establish very fruitful connections.
So that's amazing to have the consecutive 8 years
Yes.
journey here, right? So what kind of specific market insights have you gained?
From the information that we have from the Georgian companies, also from the Revenue Service of Georgia and from the Statistics Office, so we can see that this exhibition really generates exports from Georgia to China. So, and we are very happy that we are investing a lot of, human resources and time and energy, etc. And it results in a very good and positive way. So Georgian companies has established very good B2B connections with Chinese buyers, and we can see in the statistics information that they are trade deals. So Georgian companies have started to export from Georgia to China. So it is very good news, I think, for everyone. It is a very good message for the bilateral trade relationships, and this exhibition really boosts the communication and relationship of two countries.
Right. So I believe Georgian wines are quite famous. So tell us a bit more about that, and also what are some of the other rising star products here
First of
year?
all, I would like to repeat again and again that we are very proud of Georgian winemaking history. You know, the Georgian people, we are the first one who started winemaking in the world. So Georgia is a cradle of wine. So I think the Georgian wine just does not sells itself, but it communicates our history, our achievements. Because you know that we have 8,000 year uninterrupted history of winemaking, and our wine is really different from any wine in the world in terms of flavor, in terms of aroma. And you know that many of Georgian wines, they benefit from GI/PDO trademark, which means that specific taste and aroma and flavor comes specifically from the microzones where the grapes are grown and from the traditions that we are investing to generate wine. And you know that Georgian wine is placed in the special vessel, which is buried under the ground. There is always the same temperature, and it helps the fermentation process, and it gives Georgian wine a special flavor, special aroma, which distinguish Georgian wine from any wine in the world. That is why Georgian wine is very, very popular, and it is gaining more popularity among international markets and among international societies. So I think in CIIE, once again, it really contributes to promote Georgian wine as well. But we have to mention that apart from Georgian wine, we have different agricultural products as well here. For example, hazelnuts, fruit and vegetable juices, honey, and other products as well, for example, dry fruits. And we believe that we have enough capacity, enough quality to satisfy demand from the Chinese market. That is why I think the product variety is too large from Georgia, and we are ready to offer a very good conditions to the Chinese buyers and to international buyers, and we can satisfy their demand in terms of capacity, in terms of quality, and any needs they require. So in this regard, so you can see here at the pavilions that Georgia has very, very diversified product selection, and from starting from Georgian wine, ending to, for example, fruit and vegetable juices.
So I believe there's a lot of potential and possibilities, not only in Chinese market but also the global markets. So looking ahead, what are some promising sectors or areas that you enterprise Georgia would like to focus?
Now I think it is very, very good information and actually initiative from our side that now we have started cooperation with Alibaba.com, And just very recently, onboarding process has been started. So by the end of this year, 50 Georgian companies will be listed on Alibaba.com. It will boost B2B conversations and communications, and then we establish very fruitful connections with the Chinese and international buyers. So e-commerce now is our priority, and we are investing a lot in this direction. And apart from this, so we are trying now to develop a program, special program, which will be supporting logistics and transportations of the goods and marketing expenses and other any services which is required to promote Georgian goods in Chinese market. So Enterprise Georgia and government of Georgia is trying its best, and we are very actively are developing new initiatives and new programs in order to facilitate everything and fill the gap if there's any. So we will be having new programs which will be supporting Georgian companies to establish connections with Chinese buyers and international buyers.
Right, and also the e-commerce and digital transformation is the key words, right?
Yeah.
Looking forward to a brighter future between Georgia and China in a lot of promising areas and sectors.
Yeah, we strongly believe that it is the very big room that we can utilize both parties, and Georgia is always ready and open to contribute to this very important mission.